Rose. I'm Gwen. What do you have here with you today?
Hi, this is my mom. I hope it's okay that I brought her here today.
Sure, good to meet you.
Me too.
So, why is it that you have come to see me today for counseling at this particular time?
Well, I'm about to lose my kids again, my baby and my oldest. I just don't want to go through it again.
Why do you think you're going to lose your kids?
Because people are reporting that I'm leaving them alone. I had my two other taken away from me. Well, three, but I have my oldest one back now. Her name's Ruth.
Well, you have had Ruth returned to you. So, do you think that you could have the other children returned as well?
I don't know. I mean, I want to, but now people are reporting me saying that I'm leaving them alone and prostituting. I'm trying to support my kids, but people just keep interfering.
Well, do you think you understand why people would be reporting you? In fact, about your children being left home alone?
Yes, but everyone is always trying to make me out to be a bad mom. I mean, maybe I am, but I'm doing the best that I can.
She really isn't a bad mom. Ruth loves being with her. She's had some problems in the past, but she's a good person.
I just feel like I'm always being judged for things in my past.
By who? Who's judging you?
Everyone, my neighbors, the courts, everyone.
What about your family? It seems like your mom is supportive. She's here with you today.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, she never judges me. She tries to help me, but I mean, my siblings are messed up too, except my oldest brother, he's the normal one.
Why do you say your siblings are messed up?
I mean, jail. My sister's been in trouble for prostitution and theft, and my other brother, he's in prison now. So,
Do you think your mother would say that you're messed up?
She struggles, but she has a good heart.
I just feel like I can't do anything right.
What would your life look like if you weren't messed up, as you put it?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have my kids with me. They'd have a good home. I'd have a job. I'd be able to support them.
Can you think of a time where you felt more confident in being able to care for your children?
Well, I mean, when I had my baby, I was gonna give her up, but couldn't. So I was staying with my mom. I guess I felt good then. I was able to get my own place eventually. My kids had the things that they needed.
What do you think made you feel more optimistic about caring for your children at that time?
Well, I had my baby. I felt like I made the right choice in not giving her up, and my mom was around more. So I think it was easier to deal with the stress when I had my mom with me.
Mom, what do you think about that time?
She's a great mom. She's great with her kids. She's loving and playful. I think that time at home, she felt more support with me being there all the time, and I think that was good for her.
Yeah, I mean, things felt better when I knew my mom was, like, right down the hall.
I understand that. Were you not happy about getting your own place?
I was. I like the feeling that I'm able and, like, capable of taking care of my kids on my own.
It matters to you to feel confident?
Yeah, I don't want my mom to feel like I need her to take care of me forever.
Well, you'll always be my baby. I want you to be happy.
I'm not a baby, though, Mom.
You're not a baby, Rose, but the love and support from your mom is something you can count on. No?
Yeah, I'm lucky. I wish my kids could say that about me instead of thinking that I don't want them.
Do you worry that your children feel that way?
I mean, yeah, wouldn't you?
Well, it sounds like you're concerned about your kids. Isn't that a sign of being a good mom?
I guess.
You said you felt like a good mom at periods of time, like when you had your youngest and when you were caring for her, and shortly after you got your oldest back, right?
Yeah.
So since you've been there before, wouldn't it be true that you could be at that place again?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. I did it once, so I could do it again.
So what does that tell you about yourself?
That I want to be a good mom, and that I've shown myself to be a good mom before, so I guess I have it in me.
I would agree with that you have it in you. Wouldn't you, Mom?
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you think when you hear your mom say that she believes in you?
I mean, it makes me happy. I'm glad that she hasn't given up on me.
And what does not giving up on on you tell you about yourself?
That she loves me.
Of course. Do you think that it could be that you're worth not giving up on?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I feel that about my kids too.
That's good. It can feel like a lot of work, but you have the desire to, and I think that it shows that you have the tools to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's important. It's easy to forget though when you feel like you have everything working against you.
So, aside from your involvement with the courts and the recent complaints, what else makes you feel like everything is working against you?
Well, I mean, my relationships always fail. I need a job, but I don't know how to get one. I've applied to a few places, but no one ever calls me back. It just feels like I'm always struggling.
Okay, let's talk about work. Have you worked in the past?
I did for a little, but that was when I was with my ex.
What happened with that job?
Well, his car broke down, and then I was fired because I couldn't get to work.
That's tough. Did you enjoy the job?
I mean, it was okay. I didn't like everyone that I worked with, but I did a good job, and my boss seemed to like me.
Well, we can't always control who we work with. It's a normal thing to not like all of your coworkers. But you enjoyed working generally?
Yeah, it was nice to make some money, and I learned how to do things I didn't know that I could do. So it was nice to feel like I accomplished something.
So working with a positive experience for you.
Yeah, I liked it.
And it sounds like you did it well. Do you think it could have helped you more to interact with people and the job?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could just use help from like people, but I don't really think ever to ask for the help.
Well, now that you know that we can identify some resources for you, how do you think working would change your situation?
I mean, I would feel more independent and capable of taking care of myself and then my kids too. So I won't have to turn to men for money. I could get a nicer place for my kids, and I could even maybe get all of my kids back.
Well, it sounds like you have some goals for yourself and your family.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see it that way before, but I do want my kids back, and I want to be a good mother for them.
And what does being a good mother mean to you?
Well, I guess like my mom, like supportive, protective.
So your mom is a role model for you.
Yeah.
So being there for your kids, being supportive and protective is ideal. Is your ideal.
Yeah, I'd be really happy if I felt like I could take care of my kids and do it well.
So being there for them is significant, as is working and feeling accomplished.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about a time when you have managed to achieve this in the past. How can that help you alter your view of the problem now?
I mean, I guess when I moved into my own apartment, I applied for the benefits for the kids and for me, and things were going well. And I think that was because I was putting in the work and doing what I needed to do.
So would you say you had a reputation as someone who was that supportive figure and role model?
Yeah, I wasn't troubled. I was being successful, and it works when people aren't aggravating me and telling lies.
Yeah. So do you think that when people are aggravating you and telling these lies, that you will get back that reputation?
Yeah, and that's the reputation that I don't want. I want to get that good job and have a good living.
Why would it be important for you to have a good living?
So I can have a good house and everything, stuff like that.
A good house?
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to get away from that old reputation and move on.
What do you think your mom or people around you would notice if you had this new reputation?
I think they would see me as a good mom and not drinking, take care of my kids and my house, and having everybody know that that's true and know that that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Sounds like you're feeling more hopeful. How do you feel about everything, the problem after this session?
I actually feel pretty good. I feel better.
Was this all right for you, Mom?
Yes, it was.
Do you have any final words you would like to say?
I guess I just like to say that I didn't know that we would get to tell my story like this, but it's true, and I just feel like I've finally been listened to.
And I just wanted to tell you that I really believe your story, and I would like to stand behind you in every way. So thank you very much for coming and sharing this with us, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.